How's it going, guys? It's Rindoski. So today we're gonna be ranking the 14 girlfriends so far, or up to now, the main heroines, the cast, the 14 girlfriends of Aijo Rentaro in the manga series 100 no Kanojo, or the 100 girlfriends who really love you. And although it's not yet at 100, currently we have 14 girlfriends, so let's rank them in the tier list that I made. So yeah, welcome to Puppet. We start off with Hyakkano, right? Hyakkano. What can I say about her? Why do I think she is such a really good girlfriend, waifu material? First off, pink hair, short hair, that horny vibe of hers, who really just wanted Rentaro's love. Her arc in the story is pretty good. It introduced us to Hahari. We'll get to that later on. And yeah, she's just really, she really just wants Rentaro to. There's nothing more I can say about that, but I find her to be a really good character, and therefore I put it at an S tier. Her love is no doubt really SS tier. In fact, in that matter, her love for Rentaro is so high. There's a lot of times where she would go to extreme lengths, and even times where Rentaro would have to back off from her extremeness just to stay safe, quote unquote. But nevertheless, she is such a really good waifu, right? Next is Karane, the tsundere of the whole harem, right? The top tsundere. And they even have a primary arc for her when the time when she lost her tsundere vibeness, and that really just enhanced her whole character. You know, she is tsundere, and I love it. I love the way that they took it. Her character design, twin tail blondes, A cup, I suppose, and just the whole package. It's just the perfect example of what tsundere should be. She is the face of tsundere. For that reason, she's definitely at the SS tier. Right now, Shizuka, right? Yoshimoto Shizuka, the quiet, the first loli character that we have, a mute to protect type. You know, there's a lot of times where we would see her in bunny girl, in cat ear, or bunny ear form. Her very cute chibi moments, the times when she's helpless, and also the times where she tries to show her courage. All in all, that really packages into what a true shy type girl is all about. At least that's my opinion, but she's not to that extreme yet. Even, you know, we'll get to who's really a true shy type later on. But really, for the reason of for us, the audience, wanting to protect her, definitely a SS tier. Now, next we have Nano, the kudere type of the story. I love me some. The moment where they smile, the moment they glow up and shine, they feel happy and excited, and even show compassion and emotion. And that is the most precious thing that you can ever get from a kudere type of character. And for that reason, definitely at a SS tier. Yeah, as I've said before, 100 no Kanojo's girlfriends, this manga series girlfriend types, archetypes, it really portrays that, you know, or it highlights a certain characteristic type that you would want or that you would find in a waifu, and really just show its best features and sprinkle a bit of love here and there, and then bam, you have a good anime manga, I mean. Then next you have Kusuri, right? Kusuri, the technically a third year senpai, but has the body of a loli, and that is kind of like a Natsumi type, if you know what I mean, from Data Live. And yeah, this is exactly what we have here. She is funny, cute, and beautiful. Yeah, she's just really the whole package. But her comedy, right? The comedy to her faces, to her actions, and everything about her, it just also really makes the whole the whole 100 no Kanojo manga gain or elevate its, you know, its hilariousness and its slapstick comedy due to her amazing weird fiction like drugs that may seem impossible, but that is just a part of the story, and that's what makes it funny. And for that reason, definitely a SS tier. Right? Now, next we have Hahari of the series. Now, right, strictly speaking, I was really shocked as well to find out that she was really gonna be a part of the harem, and it is insane. You already have the daughter here. You have Hakari in the group. Now you're gonna also include the mother. Hot damn, is this? I mean, for real, the direction this went through is insane. But we've also seen the reasons, right? The reasonings and the whole accepting of the responsibility and stuff like that towards Rentaro and Hahari. They straighten things out with her deceased husband, and I find it to be a really good moment, especially Rentaro took that responsibility and wanted to bring happiness to her and even the daughter Hakari. So for that reason, her motherly love is amazing. Her etchiness is really on par with that of Hakari and even some of the characters. But yeah, as I've said, she also adds another flair to the comedic part of the series along with Kusuri, and for that reason, definitely straight up SS tier. A really good mommy character, that matter. Right, up next we have Kurumi, the foodie in the group. What's happening? Always gonna need the foodie in the group. And I have to point this out. Her shift of personality from being grumpy person to food person. Then you also have the loving girlfriend person, and I find that to be adorable about her. That's what's adorable about her. She's she's middle school, if I remember, middle schooler, and she has a personality of a mature woman, probably even more mature than Hahari in some aspects. But nevertheless, I like me some foods. I like her character, her story arc. I find it to be a really interesting watch, especially to how Rentaro has even further elevated his abilities and to show his chudness. For that reason, definitely SS tier. Right, up next we have Maid dog like Maid, definitely SS tier. And her eyes, it's amazing. Yeah, next Iku. What can I say about her? I find her to be a really good character as well. In the chapter where she was, she went on a date with Rentaro and she had to dress up as a girl, it really shows just how precious you could see someone who seems to be tomboyish going for a more feminine look, and that is amazing. It is pretty in itself, and for that reason, her whole comedic characteristic, or her characteristic as a masochist, it just really adds to the flair to the whole story. And even some a bit of comedic enhancements or comedic supports to the other characters as well. That being said, like you would have times where they would also indulge her in the paddling and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like Iku. I like being some tomboyish characters, character design wise. Short hair, platinum blonde, amazing. Well, quite amazing, really amazing. Next we have Mimi, or just Mimi. I just like Mimi, the perfectionist, smug, naturally, of course. Her pride, did it bother me one bit? Not at all, because I really liked her hard work towards becoming beauty, the way she defines beauty, everything about it is just amazing. And for that reason, definitely a SS tier. Just squeeze in right there. There we go. Squeeze in. Alright. Right, next we have, there you go, Meme. Type. I have seen a few wife types such as this. That simple, plain, long, black-haired look with the bangs and the whole mystery about what her face truly looks like, except for that one episode where she looked like, the Terminator and such, in the mullet. That was cool. I find it to be a really good, twist to her. And especially, most especially, her ability to instantly vanish. There you go. To instantly vanish and replace herself with a plus toy. I find it to be a really good trait. Does it really hinder that much to the romance? Not at all, I suppose, because everyone was also willing to protect her. And if you've read the manga, if you've seen my other video, Rentaro would go to such lengths to, to really protect her. And that's, reason why I'd put it to the SS tier, right? Now you have the straight person, or the strict rule-abiding waifu, Chiyo, the cousin of Rentaro. And yep, this is the second flag that I had to put a hold on to. And at least Hahare was not related by blood, but this certainly is. Yep, it falls into that tag. In terms of her character and design, I find it to be pretty okay. Pigtails, glasses, and her scrunchy faces whenever she sees something disorderly. It's a good trait. You're always gonna need someone who can fix it up. Literally the perfect example of a wife, a really mature person at that, and she's just so young. For that reason, definitely a SS tier. I should probably fix this properly. Alright, where are we now? Alright, so we're coming into the newer girlfriends, or the girlfriends who have been introduced but have not yet been, clearly have not yet been into any serious personal arc, right? So, Nade Sensei, really, really big take on the whole foreigner type. I thought maybe it would beat me at least. Her blonde hair, Japanese, of course, presume she's Japanese, for she is, I guess. And then Nade, who I thought that she would really be this foreigner type, but no, she's as Japanese as she can get. And it's just her idealism, her idealism for freedom. Her character design wise, I find her to be really beautiful. Cowboy, I am a bit disappointed though that, I'm not disappointed, but I wished she was really from Texas, from America. But with her Japanese history, that just makes her much more interesting, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. I just find her to be a really good character, and so yeah, for that reason, definitely SS tier. Right, so next in our list we have the latest girlfriend, which, from the latest chapter, we have Yamame, Yasashiki Yamame, right? Yasashi, is that if I remember correctly, that's like kind, right? So she is a really kind person, mother, probably the mother of nature, or the goddess of the earth, Gaia, and yeah, what can I say about her? We were introduced to her that we found out rather that she is a really tall person, and she gets bullied a lot because of it, and that only animals love her. Like she's literally like a Disney princess. That's the most definite thing I can nickname her, a Disney princess, right? And yeah, Rentaro being able to protect her, as she is protected a lot of others. That was kind of funny. The vice principal. But anyway, just from that one chapter, I can already tell that she is so kind, she is so loving. Her character design, kinda like Hakari. I hope the hair color is different, though. I hope that's different, right? Really like Hakari. A bit on the chubby side, there's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, that's a really cute trait. Her bumpkin accent, someone who has come from the countryside, I presume, and you have this really this accent that's like ayo or something like that. I can't pronounce it right, but nevertheless, her bumpkin character trait, gentle giant type of personality, gentle giant type of character, waifu material, find it to be amazing. SS tier. Right, so I think I've covered all of them, and there you go. We have the 100 Kanojo tier list, which is all SS tiers. And if you want to know why they're all SS tiers, it's because I don't want to get ruined by this man right here if I even say one of them was D tier or F tier for that matter. Okay, so if Rentaro is not here, right? If Rentaro was not yet here, he's not listening to any of what I'm saying right now. strictly speaking, or honestly speaking, there are some points, right, in my personal taste where I find that there are certain waifus that is much higher than the rest. So this is now based on my own opinion. It's my own opinion and my own understanding of how these characters come to be. And of course, these opinions can change as the story progresses because we get to learn more about them. But for now, I would have to say that the most girlfriends, right, the girlfriends who have the most advantage would be the earlier girlfriends, you know, such as Hakari, Karane, Shizuka, Nano, Kusuri. Yeah, I guess it's up to Kusuri, to be honest, and Hahari, I suppose. Right, so these girls. Alright, so let's start with in terms of what girlfriend material, right? Hakari definitely stays. Karane definitely. Shizuka, as much as I really love her, right? Wait, she's actually the same age as Rentaro, right? Roughly. Now what? Never mind. Stick her SS tier. Nano SS tier. Kusuri definite SS tier, but her attitude, her drugs could kill him. Wait, her attitude is that of a jumpy person, really cute, really bubbly. That's what I like about her as well. But yeah, in contrast to Rentaro, it's fine at least. So for that reason, S tier. The mom, alright, let's put Hahari at the A tier. Let's be a bit realistic at some point. Kurumi, A tier as well. The middle schooler, Meido, right? I could do with Meido. I can live with Meido. Definite S tier, right? Wait, you know what? Maybe I still believe in maid supremacy. SS tier. Who's next? Iko, definitely SS tier. I really like her. her whole character as a, you know, her masochistic side and her tomboyish side. And the date that they went through, I find it to be a really good fit. Right now, who's next? All right, me. S tier, I suppose. She'll be a really good pair with the blonde version of Rentaro. Meme as well, S tier as well. Chio, A tier because, or even B tier, dare I say. Honestly, strictly speaking, right? I just want to you know, get things. Or teacher relationship, A tier. Yep, A tier. And of course, you have the gentle giant, which is an S tier or A tier. Possibly an A tier, right? She's the very definition of kindness in the series. So yeah, strictly speaking, this is my tier list for the Kanojo girlfriends, and I hope at least you would, you know, agree to a certain amount at least to just get a few things straight. So yeah,